This video was recorded with the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. Skip it up and that up! This video shout out goes to IcyRhythms, aka Icy Nipples. Well, at least I call him Icy Nipples. I actually saw this article on his YouTube channel and it's pretty dope. I want to talk about it. So in case you didn't know, Sony was actually going to make the PS4 $499. They had it all planned out. They actually told retailers they were going to still make it $499 and they were going to get rid of the included camera or their Kinect-like device that was going to originally be with the PlayStation 4, but they took it out and they lied to retailers saying, oh yeah, we're still going to keep it at $499 though. Obviously the reason they did this, they didn't want Microsoft to catch wind that the PS4, their next-gen console, was going to be $100 cheaper than the Xbox One. Lo and behold, we found out at E3, it's going to be $399 as opposed to $499 like the Xbox One, and everyone, including me, had a massive boner. Mine lasted for a couple days. My wiener almost fell off. It was frightening. And now the PlayStation 4 is $100 cheaper. But I think it's funny what's going around the net, though. There's a lot of mainstream places kind of trying to throw mud at Sony, saying that it wasn't a good idea, or maybe now they're going to have fragmented support of their camera peripheral because they didn't include it. This is exactly what IGN had to say. But in Sony's efforts to undercut the Xbox One, they have damned the camera accessory to a future of fragmented consumer adoption and inconsistent software support. The decision also rendered a major design element of the DualShock controller, the built-in LED move tracker, largely useless. What's worse, the DualShock 4's integrated LEDs are now good for little more than visual flair. Per Sony, the light-up panels will help indicate the player associated with each controller and, when supported, react to in-game cues, such as blinking red when a player is low on health. Ultimately, the limited functionality of the LEDs without the aid of the eye won't impact the player experience or even drastically diminish the overall battery life of the controller, but it's a lingering reminder of Sony's failure to support the tech. Once again, they're talking about the fact that the LEDs on the DualShock 4 controllers were supposed to integrate with your camera and make it do different things, and it would react to the different lights on the controllers, but now because it's not included, there are nothing more but pretty lights on the controller. Oh no, whatever shall we do? I gotta ask right here, virtual show of hands, who actually is excited for the Kinect? Who actually gives a shit about motion controls? Like, really, who cares? Who wants to sit there jumping around like an asshole? Even kids. Like, I guess maybe younger kids with the dancing games. But really? Like, really? Who gives a shit? I don't want the camera peripheral. I don't want the Kinect. So I don't care that Sony got rid of it. Even other YouTubers I see on here, they don't care that the Sony PlayStation 4 is not coming with a camera peripheral. They do not give a shit. I just want a good system that plays games, and that's what Sony is giving me. Fine, if there is some use in the future, I'll pick up the peripheral for $59.99. I'll pick up the camera. But I don't want it from the get-go. I don't want it more than likely at all. And even when I talk to people who are as casual can be in the real world, they just like, why would I want to like say Xbox on? Can't I just hit the button on the controller? It's wireless and turn it on that way, or hit the button on the console itself. I'm walking over to it anyway. Why do I need to say Xbox on? And even they say, when I play games, I want to play games with a gamepad in my hand. I want to sit down and chill. I'm a grown-ass man or woman. I come home from work or whatever. I don't want to sit there and jump around, or stand up, I should say, and jump around like a fool. And it's just funny how all these like major news websites, tech news websites, are like trying to throw mud at Sony, saying, oh, they should have included, now it's going to have fragmented support. Let me tell you something, man. The Kinect, I could promise you this, and if I'm wrong, then so be it. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be. The Kinect is just going to be a dust collector. The Kinect 2.0 is going to collect dust, and even though it's included with every Xbox One, people aren't going to want to use it, so developers aren't going to waste their time developing shit for it, except the dance and party games. That's it. So in the end, in my opinion, Sony made a brilliant move. They made a good, clean, solid gaming system that is for gamers. It's more affordable and doesn't have a peripheral that no one gives a flying shit about. It's affordable, it's good, it's going to have good games, and that's all anyone's asking for. That's all I want. That's why I pre-ordered one. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.